Greetings, everyone. My name is Beverly D, and this is True Prediction Tea. So this is the month of April. And April, we're going to look here. We're going to do some politics, and so we're going to see what the president is doing here. What's going on with the President Trump. So we're going to get a little insight. It is so much going on here, so we're just going to take it a little bit at a time here to see what is going on here. So, okay. All right. Okay, so for one thing that I see here is that definitely the wall is coming up. But what I relate the wall to, and for those of you that has not heard about the kingdom of Benin, Benin, look it up, the wall of Benin, the kingdom of Benin. This is what I relate President Trump building. He's building a wall, and it was a moat, a wall, however you want to call it. But what it was, this was back in the, I'm just giving you a little information. This is not spirit. I'm giving you a little information so you'll know what I'm talking about. And so but the spirit did tell me that he's building a wall like Benin. I think I'm pronouncing it right. And so just do your research. And so what this was a kingdom, a very wealthy kingdom. It had a very large wall, and everybody inside the kingdom was doing very well. And the emperor was a warrior and a magician. Just keep that in mind. A warrior and a magician. So look not the new Benin king, because it's in Nigeria, I think. This is back in the 13th century or something like that. But that's what's going on now. This is what you're dealing with now. Okay, now let me get back into the spirit. I also see here too that I feel like that there is a lot of things going on behind the scenes as far as deals being made. I feel like that with foreign countries here, and especially with North Korea, there was some really some behind the scenes deals that was, and when I say behind the scenes, it was nothing crooked. It was just that when you have enemies and you being attacked and you're trying, and entities are trying to overthrow your presidency, you have to be a poker player. You have to keep a lot of information, your hand close to your chest. So that's what's going on. So there was some real significant leeway that was made when the president was over dealing with the Korean. We just don't know about it yet, but we will know about it. Also, as you see how these heads of these leaders in the other states, they're falling like flies. They're losing their kingdom. And so all these are the ones that was against President Trump. And so that's just to give you an indication of what's going to happen over here in this country, because you did have a coup that was taking place where people were trying to overthrow this government. And so everything is going to be revealed. At least what this president is doing is he is bringing the fight out in the middle of the street. Matter of fact, it's not even a fight. It's just like he has put the cameras on everything that's been going on. So a lot of things is going to be revealed. I feel like that him and Pelosi, what's the lady name? Excuse me if I'm not, but for those of you that follow politics, the Speaker of the House, that lady Pelosi, I feel like that her and Trump has made some kind of agreement, behind the scenes agreement, because I felt she was on her way out the door. So I feel like that they have made some behind the scenes here, and so that will come out eventually. I'm also seeing here too that, and I told you before, a lot of people that you think was against Trump, they really what they was working with him. So you know you're going to be seeing that, and also the guy that got Manafort or them, he's gonna get them out of jail before it's over with. So, and they know it. They're not worried about it. I just feel like, you know, and there is a fight. We are in the middle of a fight. It's like, and like he said, nationalists and Nazi socialists. And I'm not telling people to join what sides. I'm just trying to give you information on what I feel that's going on. Because can't nobody help you but you. So if you're looking for the government to help you, you're looking in the wrong place. But I do like fairness, and I do feel like that some of these people have been really unfair doing things, and so I do feel that this president is working for fairness. I feel like that's why I equate his energy to the kingdom of Benin, where the whole everybody had everything, and people gonna be trying to get in because this is like the land of milk and honey. I'm also sick of this is harvest. This is the harvest. He started out by himself, but now more and more people are starting to get on board with him. So they getting on the Trump train here. I'm also seeing here too that a lot of things are changing. The system is changing. So when he said that he's going to drain the swamp and all of that, well, basically changing the system. And so you got these groups here that they battling, and that's what's going on. They got a battle going on. But remember what I told you about the emperor in that kingdom. He was a magician, and so just pay attention and see how things are developing here. I do see a lot of wealth that's here. I do feel like that. And to me, it has the energy here where how you have people that had moved away, and so they really are coming back. I do feel like that there's going to be everything that I feel healthcare. I mean, I do feel like that everything that and that this president says he's going to be able to make it happen. And I just feel like that, and this is a combination of how I truly feel and also what I'm picking up with the cards. So some people's like, don't put your personal, you can't help it when you're dealing with religion and you're dealing with politics. But I'm trying to be as honest as I can here of both, letting you know exactly what I'm picking up. A lot of finances. We got a lot of finances here. So yeah, it's going to be people, wealthy people at the top that's going to get even more wealthier. But it's been that way for a long time. So now at least people in the middle, people at the bottom, can share in the wealth here. So it's going to be a situation where it's not going to be any handouts. I mean, if you can't help yourself and you handicap, then yes. But I definitely feel like that there's going to be enough wealth here that I see that's going to be able to go around. So there are some major, major changes. We are in the midst of these changes that's going on right now. Right here, right now. So let's see what else that I see. I do see here where, and the changes is not only here in the States. These changes, this is a world change. As a matter of fact, it's a universal change. Why do you think they up there now in space? Why do you think they talking about going back to the moon? It's a lot of other things that's going on. We can't get into that. But when the time comes, I will talk about that too. but we got a lot of stuff that's going on here, and this is a galactic energy. This is universal energy. So we're gonna, and this is a time that if you ever gonna raise your vibration, this is the time to raise it, because everything is being raised at this point here. Okay, I feel like this is what I was saying, raise your vibration. A lot of spiritual understanding is going on, and so a lot of us has been kind of taken advantage of, and so now it's starting to be revealed. Things are starting to really be shown here. There's going to be some brilliant ideas that's going to be coming out, and people are going to be rewarded for their brilliant ideas, know how to think outside of the box. And I see a lot of brilliant ideas is going to be associated with this president here, and that's what he's looking for. So if you're a person that knows how to think outside of the box, or a company that knows how to think outside of the box, then you will not have a problem getting on the bandwagon. But if you are stuck in the old ways of doing things, you're going to be stuck. It's saying here, don't worry, all is going to be well. I mean, we're going to have rumors of wars and things like that, but I don't see any major disasters. I mean, there's going to be some attempts here, but I don't see anything being that we have to worry about. It's a lot of victory. So this president has a lot of victory that's here, a lot of courage. It takes a lot of courage for him to do what he's doing. Anybody and everybody can't do what he's doing here, and so if you really pay attention, there's a lot of magic. And I'm not talking about the evil energy. We got a lot of that's been going on a lot also, but you seeing some real straight up magic that's going on here now. So those of you that have your third eye open, make sure that you use this third eye now, so you could definitely see exactly what is being said. We're going to have some major changes as far as the media is concerned. So for those of you that's in the media or looking to get into the media, this is an opportunity time for you, because that's going to be part of the change that's going on here too. I feel here too that I see that, and I see a lot of opportunities for women. And I'm not just saying it's not none for anybody else, but the women card is coming up here too. So there's some major, and I'm talking about high level positions. I'm talking about with women's, because this president, if you look at his background, you know, that's what he's good at. He's good at dealing with that feminine energy here. And so a lot of women is have, especially dealing with him, dealing with the politics situation here, but just women's across the board. I see women's that's going to be running things and doing things here that they couldn't get to before. So there's going to be a lot of opportunity. Now also a lot of the colleges, this is also where some major changes is going to be going on. So he's going to make some major changes, because it seemed like it was a stranglehold. It seems like that this energy had got hold of a lot of the universities, the training, the teachings. So this is also an excellent opportunity for anybody that has some brilliant ideas, that's thinking outside of the box, that's dealing with teaching and things like that. The door is open for that. So there's a lot of opportunity and that energy that's there. A lot of people also realize that it's a lot of propaganda going on. Well, there's a lot of mind things that's going on, and people are really, you know, you hear people saying wake up, but people are really waking up now, and some of them is doing it on their own, and some of them is just, they just being awoke now. What it feels like to me is like you know, walking around sleepwalking, amnesia, but you're shaken out of it. Also, I'm seeing here too where I feel like that there's going to be some major changes here dealing with the healthcare. So I'm seeing the schooling energy that I feel like that um, this president here, and I'm not just blowing his horn, but I'm seeing all of these changes that he's going to be responsible for. And I'm not talking about little changes. I'm talking about major. I'm talking about changing systems. And so I'm not talking about just changing figureheads, because that's what's been going on all the time, but the system has been the problem. And so I feel like that this president is going to be the one that's going to change the system, and at least he's going to get it started, get it going here. So we getting ready to see a system change. So pharmaceutical, healthcare, the teaching, the universities, all that is part of the change that's going to be going on. Yep, this is healthcare. This is talking about the health energy here. And I feel like that those of you that is into natural healing and to the herbs, this is the time to really get serious about it, because I feel like that there's going to be room for that to come back. Pharmaceutical is going to have to share with the holistic, with the herbs energy. They're going to try to once they see that they can't beat that, they're going to try to buy it up and get in it, but they're not going to be able to do it. I'm also seeing an energy here where it's all these difficulties that's going on here, they being knocked down like bowling, like the pins when you're playing bowling here. It's just rolling that ball and knocking all that down. Well, that's how I see this president. He's knocking a lot of things down. So some of you, that got your belief and believe in what you believe in. I'm not trying to change anybody's belief, but I'm just telling you what I see. And it's also saying here, this is like heaven sent. So heaven on earth, that's how I said that kingdom was back in the 13th century when they had that powerful emperor. And so, and I'm talking about when it was really in its heyday. So it was like heaven on earth. People didn't have to want for anything. Everything that you needed was right there. You was very comfortable. And so, and safe card came out. So you're going to be comfortable, safe. Naturally, everybody not going to be wealthy, but there's going to be a lot of wealth. There's going to be people that just happy with being comfortable. There's going to be safe because that wall is being built, and we are being invaded, and we're going to continue. People going to want to come because, this is going to be like paradise on earth here. And so people going to be wanting to get in, and you can come in, but you just can't sneak in. And so, this is saying this is a gift from God. So some of you have been dealt a lot of fear, and you can't get anywhere with fear. I don't care where the fear is coming from. This is an opportunity for you to know how to rise above the fear. Walk through it, rise above it, however you do it. You cannot believe and wobble and live in fear. That's over with. So it's a lot of harmony that's here, a lot of balance is coming, and so that's what my take that's going on with the presidency. So we'll look into it again next month and see what is going on. I do feel like that there's going to be some people that's going to be going to jail. They're going to reverse that now that they were looking at Trump. Now they're going to start to look at other people on the other side of the aisle. Don't think that there's just crooks on Democrats and everybody is good and Republican. No, it's all mixed up. So you got your good and bad on both sides. So that's why it's very important that if you have any kind of intuition, this is the time for you to use your intuition and be able to see and hear for yourself. So that's my Trump report for now. That's my 3 cents. Until next time.